an intro, ladies and gentlemen. Today, failed Wonder Kids to celebrate not failed Wonder Kids, because it's like future stars. Not done one of these for a while, so we're going to have some fun, create a team of failed Wonder Kids, and qualify for champs. So without further ado, the first failed Wonder Kid, me! Like, don't get me wrong, still the pound for pound best FIFA player who's ever lived currently, but top 100 with a bronze team. All this going to you, the trajectory was up, then bang! You had to bully a 14-year-old, didn't you? What's the point in that? So there we have it. I'll be controlling the team. In net for us, the youngest English goalkeeper ever to play for the national team. And also a god of FIFA. Only 4 years ago, every single person had this player in his team. Destined to be an English goalkeeper for years to come, but ended up playing his trade with Stoke in the Championship for pretty much all his career up to date. And now he's second choice at Palace in the Prem. And has played about 4 games in 2 years. I'll fill the bench now, actually. And don't start taking it too seriously. A lot of these you're going to agree with. A lot you'll disagree. And it's obviously relative to each player, like what he was meant to do. Anyway, on the bench for us, you don't get much better praise than being called the best player ever out of United's academy. And that's what Rabble Morrison got by Sir Alex Ferguson. Think of the players that have come through that academy. This man was meant to be the best at that age. Undoubtedly talented, but he just never seemed to do it. He's tried to go to Mexico. He's tried to go to Sweden. Did I say Mexico? Ha! Tried it in Holland. He's at the Championship with Derby at the minute. Doing bits with Wayne Rooney, I must say. Up the Rams. But the fact of the matter is, being destined for that much greatness and scoring 20 goals since you made your Manchester United debut 12 years ago will have you down as a failed wonder kid. Sorry, Ravel. Joining you on the bench, though, when it doesn't get much relative than this. Hailed the next Messi from La Masia. A FIFA 09 potential rating of 92. And now he's rated 71. And maybe his injuries had something to do with it. Probably didn't, to be honest. Let's face it, when Bojan broke the record to be the youngest player that Barcelona have ever put on a football field, ahead of Lionel Messi in second, scoring 12 goals in his debut season, you wouldn't have then expected him to sign for Stoke for 1.8 mil at the age of 23, would you? Sorry, Stoke fans. Getting tired a bit this video, aren't you? Next up, and half of the players will be from United's academy now, because we have massively highly rated in Italy as a 16-year-old who was at Lazio, but as Italian rules, you can't sign a professional contract till you're 18. In England, it's 16, so United swooped in. And we all remember that debut as a 17-year-old, don't we? We need to kind of get good FIFA players in here because I don't know what these are going to do. So next up, one of the most popular stand in, to be fair, we have Adel Taarabt. Let's not forget, he was 20 when he was tearing up the Prem with QPR. Big things destined. Big things were destined even before that. Spurs beat up fierce competition to sign him as a 17-year-old, so there was much promise, and the talent was always there. Just a work ethic. Had a decent year last year with Benfica. I mean, if you're a failed wonder kid and playing for Benfica, it can't be too bad, can it? But as of now, he's played 3 times this season. Benfica are willing to listen to offers. And with his ability, got to be doing more with your career. Now, next up, not sure if I agree with this one. It's a better FIFA card as well, so I'll take it. We've got Adnan Januzaj. I mean, when you're seeing an 84 in form, he's obviously been playing well now. He's been playing well for a few years for Sociedad as well. And more importantly, another 4-star, but he did burst onto the scene for Man United. One of the shining lights of the David Moyes era, and there weren't many. Our next one is one that always divides people when it comes to a failed wonder kid. In my opinion, he definitely is, but he still had a good career. Arguably the most requested as well. One with the highest potential of any player on this team on a previous FIFA. He had a potential of 93. Got unlucky with some injuries as well. Went on loan to Chelsea for like a game. Went on loan to Villarreal. Didn't quite work out for him. And you wouldn't have expected Alexandre Pato at the age of 27, in the peak of his powers, to be playing in China. He should have been battling for the Ballon d'Ors right now. But he did win summer. In 2012, he got the golden bin, the worst player in Serie A. Next up, another Brazilian. I just find him quite funny. The Lucas Piazon. He was signed as an 18-year-old for Chelsea, fed enough interest from teams like Juventus. He was at Chelsea for a decade, going to 7 clubs in 6 countries. To be fair, he kept trying though, didn't he? He's kept trying. He's there at Braga in Portugal. Good luck to Lucas Piazon. Mario Goetze could be in the reserves as well. He's got not too shabby normal 82 card, but scoring the winner in a World Cup final when you're 20 to 21 and being heralded the German Messi to this failed wonder kid. So first in our start 11, there might be a bit of a recurring theme of country here, because we need to build a team that actually has chemistry, obviously, to play-ish well with it. I don't think we can when you're going to see the team, but I don't like putting him in. I like him as a player. I like him as a person. I actually want to play with him on the game. That's why he's in. I don't think there's getting away from the fact that Phil Jones is a failed wonder kid. After the title win in 2013, Sir Alex Ferguson said, Jones, arguably the way he's looking, could be our best ever player. And I don't think he's quite reached them heights, as proven by the 74 silver rating underrated card. Phil Jones was meant to be replacing Rio Ferdinand. This person was meant to be the next Rio Ferdinand. Reece Oxford had one of the best Premier League debuts. Probably maybe... Oh, Wayne Rooney exists. Maybe the best 16-year-old defensive Premier League debut ever. Big, quick, had a presence. Pocketed Mesut Ozil, if I remember it correctly. And in that game, became West Ham United's youngest player ever. He said himself that the comparisons with people like Rio Ferdinand that early might have got to him a bit. And in England, they put a bit of unneeded pressure on you. He's gone to Germany, he's tried it, didn't quite work out with Borussia Mönchengladbach, but now he's with Augsburg and he's playing well. He's getting his head down and he's playing well, so it's not over for Reece Oxford just yet. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest wonder kid of them all. And it's got nothing to do with real life. This man, as a 20-year-old, was instrumental in the best achievement in FIFA history. Forget the World Cups. Forget all that. Top 100 in a bronze team in that era. Has been said he's got a bit of attitude problems as well. Thought he might have been a bit too big for his boots. Maybe the bronze team got to his head a bit. Maybe got to my head a bit. So I said it. And speaking about people with a bad attitude, Emre Mor's going to need a link. So I'm going to go to a Turkish league, another obscure club, I'll say. Turkish people, don't get pissed off, I can't be arsed. This proves that he's a failed wonder kid, because he should be showing up by now, the ability that he had. But of course, it's Mr. Mario Magnifico, Mario Fantastico. That was the wrong way around. 3 Serie A's with Inter when he was like 18, 19 and 20. Went to Man City at 20. Of course, won the FA Cup and Premier League. Then he got Champions League at Inter as well. Then he just went downhill. It was all attitude. Next up, basically because I want to get a link. I want to make the team quite fun as well. This is probably the most debatable failed one yet, apart from Januzaj, I think. Again, signed by Milan for 20 mil as an 18-year-old about 11 years ago. Burst onto the scene like Pato did. Had a very good first year, second year, then was plated by injuries, give him his due. And again, from the start he had, you wouldn't expect him to be playing shine at the age of 27, unless it was... Which it was, to be fair. Next up, we have Patrick Cutrone, who was meant to be one of the most exciting signings for a while in the Premier League. People thinking it was a really good coup from Wolves. It lasted about 6 months, got sent on an 18-month loan to Fiorentina, got recalled back after 12 months, went to Valencia for 6 months and didn't score. Next up, put him in. We've got Ali. Not much needs to be said, does he? He was literally meant to be best English midfielder of his generation, maybe at the time. Won 2 back-to-back PFA Young Player Awards. Got into the actual PFA Team of the Year as well. His numbers. We're talking 18 league goals. The 20-year-old midfielder. 10 the year before, 9 the year after that. There was no way his career could fail. And now he's at Everton. Couldn't get much worse than that, could it? Next up, chemistry reasons, it would be ideal if he was English from Spurs. And they need a left back, so welcome Ryan Sessegnon. Definitely not a failed wonder kid. I don't know what he's doing in the team, to be honest. A few people said him, though. Yeah, he's literally 21, he shouldn't be in, but he was. Right back, I couldn't find a right back. So putting Charlie Musonda there, who was signed in this batch of Belgian generational talent. Chelsea had tried and tested it. It was working with De Bruyne, Hazard. But now he's 25, still at Chelsea. Has made 3 appearances. So yeah, he was really unlucky with injuries, so we'll let him off a bit. And last, the new Gascoigne, the new Rooney, the new nothing. And make sure you lot follow me on Instagram to get involved in making these teams. Because that's where we do it. It's not just me. Cheers. We might as fail as Wonder Kids, but we're not gonna fail to qualify. Bang! Come on, Phil. Jesus Christ, it's 3-5. He's gonna be all over the place in it. Musonda. To Emre Mor. We know what he can do. To Mario Balotelli from the... Balotelli! Nice wall. What? Oh. Weird free... No. No! Oh, my God, Jack! Is that... Oh, my... Jack Butland, no. Go on, save the pen, Jack. Oh, it's all right. That was unbelievable. Musonda and Emre Mor connection, I'm telling you. It's here. Oh. Volley. Oh. Mario Fantastico. Mario Magnifico. Go on, Phil. Oh, my God, what a player. Phil. He's up again. Phil. 15 minutes. Adel Tarap. Skill pass. Oh, Ross Barkley. No! At least it's realistic. Right, El Shaarawy. We do it now. We finish it now. Or we give it Mario Balotelli! 3! Do him. Oh, don't get sent off. Don't get sent off. I can't be out. If he scores now, we're in big trouble. What a mess of a team this is. Who even goes centre-back now? Reece Oxford, Tarap, and Dele Alli as a 3-man defence. And that should be all she wrote. But Ravel Morrison! We... Oh! Come on! Another not failed wonder kid. People are running. People are running. Let's show away. Balotelli's making that run again. Wait. Let's show away, not 5-star skill. Emre Moore, green! Ah, Emre Moore! We've got Ali. Ooh. What was the... Dele Ali. Ooh. Emre Moore. Oh, Emre Moore, green! Tears in my eyes! The biggest channel icon of them all! Emre Moore. Oh my God, I'm so horny. I'm so horny. Can we do it now? Straight off the back. Bad. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's you, Phil. No, it's not. It's that. What is... What? Nah. What am I meant to do here? There is literally nothing to do. Jack! Jack! Oh, what a left up that was. He's got to score. He's got to score soon. He's going to win this about 10-0. We've got Ali. Oh, I thought I might have been a bit off then. Don't matter. Serves it back. It's a Mario. Near post. The amount of these that Neymar's had is actually crazy. Jack! Jack! It's pathetic that he's not scored yet. It's absolutely... Jack Butler nanked him. No, here we go again. I think he's actually been through every time he's got the ball this half. And there's just nothing I can do about it. Except pray for Jack. Jack, it's you. Jack. Unlucky Jack. Oh, he's just through every time. Go on. Jack! Yeah! Go on. Still putting the bodies on Jack Butland! What is wrong with this man? He's actually so much better than his FIFA 17 card. His FIFA 17 card was a placebo. Just because it was the cheapest, best gold card available, everyone used it. So when there was a good save, you noticed. He's never going to get that, is he? Can we get this win, please? Can we qualify? So we can play with the actual Wonder Kids. Get it, Phil. Phil Jones! He cares about the badge. Every club he plays for. Can't take that away from him. Ross Bagley to Emre Moore! Okay, nah, his place is better than mine. This is not fair. Someone put a tackle in, please. Top corner's the only way you get past him. You strike. Ravel Morrison. Ravel Morrison! Ravel Morrison! If you don't, fucking bounce. If you don't, fucking bounce, then you're a red. Phil Jones. Running it from the back. The Januzaj, that old United connection. Could have gone further than it did. And now we've got Mario Balotelli with the green. It doesn't matter. And it could be going. So we'll end it right there.